They pass by them, but not no wrong. Me a fix up, man.
Yeah, fix up back.
Don't you tell me what's up?
So I hear say you stay right in this town? I hear say you stay right in this town?
Yes, ma'am.
Eh?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not afraid. What do you, ma'am?
Right during this time, you stay in here, so right during this time.
Yes,
I blow.
Right through, ma'am.
And nothing no blow off for your place.
I'm going down the question, but...
I want to see Mr. Blow up and nothing no more thing.
Me fix them up.
Eh?
Me fix them up, and I'm buy all that big rag.
So inside look there?
Rag, no, man. But no, make it look see about Wilfred to rag. I told my teeth come out. My teeth, ma'am. You see a papa tell rag. Back it. The boy you feel... The boy that play about those still know. I play about those. But you see, Mr. Chris now, I'm a big son in my tongue, you know. Where the job and the whole of them called up me, but me say, man, who's one of them big figure to us. I won't call up. Go on. Boy, they pass by them, but not no wrong.
Welcome again to the platform, Life with Jennifer J.M. So I hear the little old man though. Man said this and stay and so when stay around, oh then look at it and notice say hurricane the blow down and the big old pretty mansion then blow down is a lesson to learn. Anyway, can you believe say when the hurricane blow? All no the Prime Minister and nobody from the government not go down at Westmoreland except for Christopher Tufton. And I hear Dr. Dayton can get up in our house and attack. You know, so the speaker they don't want to shut him up for tell him man times. I'm going to take a listen to Dayton.
To Eastern Westmoreland. And I hope that doesn't offend the House. You're the only minister who has visited and has invited me along. And I would encourage some of your colleagues to I would encourage some of your colleagues to adopt a similar disposition.
Since I was not in the house.
Yes, we're back to normal.
Are you at question time then?
Yes.
Okay. So I think you know the rules of this house.
I do, Madam Speaker. I do. But
so please abide by the rules.
I will, Madam Speaker, I will. But I still thank the Minister nonetheless. Minister, what is the mechanism that is in place for all the groups that are volunteering, and some of them may even be prescribing their own medication? What is the mechanism that is in place to dovetail that so that there is adequate follow of those persons? So a volunteer group of doctors come in and they see a person, and the person has a chronic illness that will require follow-up treatment. They see them. We need to work out that mechanism to ensure that they can be referred into the system formally so that further care can be given to that individual. So that's the first question. The second one is around communicable versus non-communicable diseases. In terms of the non-communicable diseases, I have a concern that this is a high-stress environment that these persons have been placed in, and quite a bit of them are not able to get the care. The mobile unit is a very good attempt to get to some of these individuals. But I wanted to ask whether or not the regular medications that they use, if they would be able to gain access to those free of charge, of course, because some of them would not be in a position at this time to pay for anything at all. And in relation to the communicable diseases, the need to clear up the environment is one that needs to be prioritized. I am very concerned about how persons are disposing of human waste currently. Very concerned. And I'm wondering if it is not possible for us to look at putting some portable facilities at strategic points so that persons can relieve themselves with some amount of dignity, and to ensure that in terms of the next question, could there be a discussion with the tertiary institutions who train counselors and psychologists? Could there be a discussion with them to mobilize a group of volunteers to head to some of the hardest hit areas and start that process of counseling some of these members? Because as a representative from one of the areas that was devastated, I can tell you that it is playing with even my mind, and I consider myself a very strong individual. But just the reality of getting up on a daily basis and seeing that level of devastation, I am wondering if we cannot mobilize a group of volunteers from these tertiary institutions, some of the retired persons, and get them into the community so that they can start the counseling process. And the final question is in relation to deaths. I didn't hear the mention of deaths in the statement. Deaths both of humans and animals. If we are not able to remove the carcasses of some of these animals, that is in and of itself going to lead to another disaster. And so I think in as short a time as possible, we need to be able to come up with a plan as to how we are going to get rid of those. There are sections of Westmoreland and elsewhere that you have several cows, goats, and those things that have died, dogs, and they're just lying in the community, swollen flies gathering around them. If we don't treat with that situation urgently, it is going to lead to some problems. So I wanted your attention to that. Thank you.
So you hear it for yourself. Nobody from the government else. They may go there, but then I talk to data. And the same thing them are doing in Central with Dwayne Valls. Same thing them are do with Ian Ayers. Same thing them are do with Andrea Perkins. Same thing them are do with Edda Miller. Nobody from the government is talking to the PMP members of Parliament in the crisis that we are having. And it is a shame and disgrace. Shame and disgrace. My viewers, my friend and my subscriber. Shame and disgrace. Tell me what you think, and like, share and subscribe to the channel Life with Jennifer JM. Catch you the next time. Bye.